In the second panel, there is a color palette that I can use to choose the color of the markers, the rectangles and the lines I add to the document. I'll also find a list of shapes that I can apply to the markers. To choose a color or a shape, I just need to click on them in the palette and then click on the fretboard. If I want to modify the color or shape of existing markers, I can delete them and place them again, or I can select them and click on another color or shape. The selection of colors and shapes is associated to each layer, so every layer will remember my last selection and will automatically recall it when I select that layer. For instance, now on layer 1 I have purple squares, because that was my last selection, so if I select the layer 1 and edit it, I will place purple squares, but if I move on the second layer, it will remember that my markers of choice were light blue outlined circles. Every time I select a layer, the selection in the palette will change to reflect the layer settings. Now that I've placed some, if I wanted to change them, I can select all the markers in this layer by using the Select tool from the fretboard toolbar and change the shape to a solid circle and the color to a different kind of blue. And from now on, if I select and edit the second layer, I will place this kind of marker. To help orient myself between layers, I have two helpers. I can double-click on the layer number and its content will be momentarily highlighted. And I can also watch these small previews. When I place markers inside the document, in this small area of the Layers panel, I'll see some colored dots, in order of how many markers of that color are there in that layer. For instance, in this case, into the layer 2, I'll have an orange and a blue dot. The blue is first, because there are more blue markers. If I place rectangles or lines, I'll see a line or a small square in this area that tells me which layers contain graphics. For example, I can see I have some on layer 1, and if I place some shapes on the fourth layer, I'll see the icons appear there as well.